Your brain's fucked, your life's fucked, your relationships plus your finances are fucked, and worst of all, you're fucked. Here are 14 steps to help you crawl out of fuckland, one small yet impactful step at a time. So wax out your ears, marry your chair, and listen religiously to what I have to say for the next few minutes. For if you do, then here's what I promise you. This year, you unfuck everything. Still with me? Perfect. Let's go. Before heading to your desired destination, first you must take skillful notice of your current location. The first proper step in unfucking your life is to first observe and recognize where it's fucked up to begin with. To that end, pause this video and write down everything that's messed up for you and also everything that's not utterly messed up for you nowadays. Because as Kydlin's law says, if you can write the problem down clearly, then the matter is half solved already. Resume watching afterwards to move on to the next step. If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable. Thing is, without a proper direction in mind, you'll always be like that headless fly that keeps buzzing around in all directions, bumping as well as crash landing into all sorts of random places and things, simply because it knows not in which direction it must fly towards. So carry out some soul searching and decide which direction you're willing to dedicate your life to. Fine-tune your environment so that success is always lying nearby and distractions are miles away. Fire up your notebook or a Google Doc, open a new page, jot down Operation Unfuck as its title, and then devise a crystal clear and detailed strategy for you to follow for the next entire month. Make sure to prioritize actionable steps such as running 10 miles a week over vague ones like getting healthy, etc. For instance, I switched to a newer address just last week. Needless to say, there's a mountain of cleaning up to do and I'm no dirty pig. Everything considered, I prepared a detailed plan overflowing with actionable steps to help make my living space spotless. I call it Operation Clean Freak. Here's a screenshot for the sake of reference. In today's digital era, being skillful is everything, and so your goal here is to pick a skill and learn it inside and out. Ideally, it must be a low-barrier skill that's easy to learn while still having a highly perceived value. Heed my advice and pick between copywriting, digital salesmanship, and e-commerce as they each fit the above-described most critical skill learning requirements. As the saying goes, either upskill or forever drown in bills. Fine-tune your environment so that success is always lying nearby and distractions are miles away. Keep your work or study environment extremely well lit during work hours. Also, eliminate usage of night lights on your digital devices during work hours, as it blocks out blue light, which is typically most responsible for stimulating our brains and thus keeping us active and energetic. Better yet, enable grayscale mode through your mobile settings, so that everything is dull, grey, and boring, and also far less distracting than usual. Inspiration, strategizing, and thinking alone is shit unless you're willing to couple it with just the right amount of hard work, sweat, and perspiration. Put your plans in action, or else even the most perfect plan wouldn't ever achieve any results worthy of your pride and satisfaction. If I don't have to do it, I won't. If I have to do it, I'll make it quick. As Falkland's law tells us, avoid making decisions or taking actions in circumstances where you don't necessarily have to make decisions and take actions. Point is, hard work is good, yes, but it's also overrated a little. Many times, just 10 minutes of extra research can help us optimize our process and strategy further by excluding a lot of unnecessary steps and details. Why work hard when you can work lazy and work smart? The first draft of anything is shit. Indeed, the first version of any system, routine, structure, strategy, or product you build absolutely sucks. No need for worries, though. Just keep optimizing one small detail at a time, and eventually, everything's gonna fall perfectly into its rightful place. 1 is 1, 2 is 11. Find a support network, group, or community with similar goals and interests as your own, both online as well as offline, to help introduce variety. The most visible fruit of doing so is the accountability, as well as the sense of healthy competition that comes when running life's marathon side by side with like-minded friends and individuals. Best knowledge is won when you're just busy having fun. A practice that's taken the self-growth industry by storm lately is to gamify your life. In a nutshell, you start considering life as an actual game, and yourself as the main character. Next, you picture your level 100 self, which is the kind of character you eventually wish to become in real life, as well as map out your journey, goals, and dreams, and also set up a proper reward and punishment system to help keep you engaged. This is essentially why apps such as Duolingo are so successful, because they feel less like learning and more like having fun playing a game while competing against other nerd players, etc. I have an exclusive video coming up on this exact topic, so if you're interested, do tell down in the comments. To never exercise is to embrace an early demise. As the saying goes, what costs energy gives energy. I won't lecture you excessively on this one. You already know most clearly just how crucial regular exercise is if you're seriously looking to unfuck your life this year. People escape to TikTok and Instagram Reels for relief. Not because they're lazy, but because they seek release, even just temporarily, from the harshness of reality. Too bad. Burying your head in the sand like some frickin' ostrich won't magically replace the merciless desert heat around you with a cool winter breeze as well as water fresh and blue, or so I've heard author Shinakuma say. Point is, to once and forever unfuck your life this year, you must quit acting the cowardly ostrich and face reality head-on like a bull that's seen red. Live like a pig and you shall be treated as one. When you live like a shitty little pig, everybody's obviously going to dismiss you like some shitty little pig. As they say, garbage in, garbage out, which then results in garbage thoughts and trash productivity. Meanwhile, the cleaner the environment, the clearer the thoughts and higher the focus. So clean up a little and also adopt some healthy habits while you're at it. The first thought when trapped within darkness shouldn't be how to dig yourself deeper into the tunnels of despair and doom, but rather how to crawl your way back outside and feel the sunlight on your skin again. Listen up, Count Dracula. Yes, I'm talking to you whose skin probably hasn't tasted proper early morning sunlight in over a year or two. So, listen up, and make sure to crawl out to sunlight for at least 10, 30-minute sessions several times a week, as it helps boost serotonin release inside your brain, a chemical that's overall linked with a boost in energy, performance, calmness, and positivity. No need to fear, you won't burn to a crisp and evaporate into thin air or something. I promise. Even if you do, it's not as if you'll be around to tell others, haha. Here's the complete list of the above 14 steps. What are you waiting for, dumbass? Humans forget. Take a snapshot or two so you don't. You done? Good. Now buzz off, not just from this video, but from YouTube altogether, and start implementing everything I just told you, one step at a time. Last but not least, like, subscribe, and also share, in case you also believe this list is epic shit, and can therefore help out a friend or two unfuck his or her life, just as you're about to start doing for yourself in a minute or two.